Early morning, about 7 a.m. I got out of Target last night about midnight, but I just slept right there in Midway. Headed up to Pooler, Georgia this morning, about 6 a.m. And nothing's really on the board still, but Uber Freight came through again. This is a 1 hour pickup and drop, Pooler to Pooler, 3 miles away. So I'm gonna get this done and then see what else I can find. Oh, 2,800 cans of Red Bull in the back. On the notes it said tight, but it doesn't look too bad. Plus I'm coming in from the right side anyway, so let's see what door they want me in. That was a nice little 9-mile run. Hour and a half, 320 bucks. We'll take it, then we'll look for something else. And we're unloaded. 20-ounce cans of Red Bull, hour and 30 minutes. Load to unload. I'll take those any day for 320 bucks. And then it puts me still, it's 10:15 in the morning, and I can go look for other loads. So let's hope I find something else. There's a McDonald's behind me. I'm kind of in Pooler, but I'm at an exit with a bunch of hotels and restaurants, or fast food restaurants. So see if they'll let me walk in there and grab something to eat, and I'll get back to these loads. God bless. Guess today's gonna be a sunbathing day. 12:30 in the afternoon, and hanging out, keeping my social distancing. But there's zero loads out here. People on Facebook are saying the rates are crap. Savannah right now, I'll show you a screen video again of like how I go through C.H. Robinson's app, and Atlanta has some stuff, but everywhere else it's like 2 loads, 0 loads in Savannah, 2 loads in Jacksonville. So I don't know what's going on, but luckily I got that load this morning with Uber off the truck in an hour and a half. There was one that was going to Jacksonville. He could only get 600 on it. I was offering him like 750, 800. Maybe I could have took that one and delivered tomorrow morning early, but he got it covered pretty quickly for 600. So we'll see, keep looking. But yeah, get some sun, and then if not, I'll head back towards the house and see if there's anything up there. But it doesn't look like the rates are any better, the loads are any more up there. So let's get this Corona thing over, man. This is crazy. But God bless. Keep your head up out there, and let's try and still make some money. At least we still got jobs. I guess that's the biggest thing. At least we still can make some money. So pray for everybody else out there. You guys stay safe, and let's get through this stuff. The infamous check engine got it getting on the freeway, and it's DEF controller abnormal update rates. You have to love the internet. They tell you exactly what it is, and it says it might be a loose ground wire. These two are a little loose. This one's tight. This one's tight, but these two are loose. So we'll try that out and see if we can clear that code. Love the internet. And the Volvo is a pretty cool truck because it gives you diagnostics. I'm not sure about the other ones, but you can read right into it. So let's get that looked at. Right, today was a battle for load, but empty pallets, I guess, with everything going on. A lot of stuff's getting shipped in, and they need to get the pallets back to where it's getting shipped out at. This load was actually posted yesterday from Convoy, and I bid on it, and bid a little high. I bid like $900 or $1,000 on it, and then they sent me a good old email saying I lost it by $500. I said, oh, okay. So it disappeared, and then today pops up again for Uber this time. So I was looking at it, but it doesn't pick up till tomorrow. But there was notes on there, so pay attention to the notes on Uber Freight. And it said call, and it gave a number for when you get there to see if you can get, just to confirm you're picking up pallets. So I said, okay. So I called that number and I said, hey man, can you have the pallets ready? Can I pick them up? And the guy said, oh, that's not supposed to be until tomorrow. Call back Uber and see if they have your appointment right. And I said, oh, okay, well, I think it is for tomorrow. He said, all right, just call him up. So he wouldn't load me. So I said, okay, I'll head back to the truck stop. I wasn't even at the truck stop. I was just hanging out by that McDonald's. But headed to Pilot, and I got the check engine light during that time. And I'll show you right now how I got that fixed. But first of all, finish these loads. I was working a TQL load also from Charleston area, about 80 miles of deadhead from where I'm at now, down to Orlando. And he was trying to push it for 11. And then he came up to 1250, said that's the best I can do. And then when 0 hour came, my offer was 1750, and I said I'll do it for 16. And he said, let me talk to the customer and I'll get back to you. And he said, okay. And then I didn't hear from him. I was dealing with this check engine light thing. I didn't hear from him for probably 25 minutes. And then I just, during that time, I was like, I need something for this load, because this load takes me back home. That's what I'm on now. So I called this guy back again. I said, hey man, is there a night shift coming on? Do you think they'll be able to load these pallets? And he's like, hey man, just come on down, I'll load you. So I said, okay, sweet. He said, the night shift comes on at 6, I'm out of here at 4, I'll load you. So red light, he's getting ready to load now. Anyways, this load takes me home. It's only for 670, which is fine. I got the 320 today, 670. I'm okay with that. It's not what I would like to do, but it works. But in the meantime, the TQL guy calls him back and says, yeah, we got the green light. Customer will take your 1600. I'm like, So, but I told him, I'm sorry, I already got this one in there because I was backing into the door. But on top of that, like I always say, check out Haggai Diesel, Haggai Diesel in Griffin, Georgia. They are the best. They're the ones that helped me. They let me actually rebuild, in-frame my engine at their shop, and without their guidance I couldn't have done it, but they did. They let me do it. But anyways, called them up, and they of course told me exactly what's going on. So you see that little sensor right down there, kind of along that line next to that O2 sensor looking. I'll put a picture right after this to show you that, but she said check that has been giving problems. So I took it apart, got it loose. There was nothing really corroded in it, so I just snapped it back together real tight. And she said that should fix it, but if not, I'll come down there and they'll clear the code. But that's the problem on my DEF control module, not getting enough voltage. So negative wires could have been a problem too, but she said check that too. So really good, informative people to know. And that is today's episode. I'm going to get back home and also try and see. It delivers it straight through tomorrow, so it picks up tomorrow morning at 9, but they're loading me now, so I'll be there. I'll be home for my babies tomorrow morning. But it doesn't deliver till 6 o'clock at night tomorrow, but I know where it delivers. I've been there before, so I'm going to try and see if they'll just take it early. All right, guys, God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow.